Hey there, everybody. So, Christopher with Spirit Mouse Media. I'm going to start doing some lives like this, just kind of out in nature so people can see me kind of live in real time when I'm out filming. So, I'm right here at a forest preserve that's along the Calumet River, just kind of sitting around and looking around at the trees and listening to the sounds right now. So, you all can get kind of a good look at kind of where I'm at and what I'm looking at. So, hope everybody who's here, or if anybody is here at this moment, I hope you all are having a pretty good morning. I just like to kind of do as much outside nature time, and I try to do as much, filming and as much editing as I can with the time that I have. So, this is a perfect time to kind of try something a little different. You'll see when I'm on these lives, I'm pretty alert. I'm always kind of looking when I hear any sort of rustling, any sort of sounds, for a couple of reasons. One, it could be an interesting animal that I want to film, or, in the case of something like a coyote, it could be an animal that is rabid and, something that I don't necessarily want to encounter. I mean, there are humans that have come out here too. This forest preserve in particular, I notice a lot of beer bottles. People even have entire, grill setups and everything out here. So I'm assuming that you got some people that even, actually live out in this forest preserve. So I guess that's kind of interesting. But yeah, we'll just kind of walk along for a little bit and just everybody get to kind of see the scenery. And then out there, you all can see that's the river. And then let me see if I could turn this camera around so that you all can see. Yeah. So you can see right here, these little feet. I think these are raccoon tracks. So, they like to come along the river. They eat, little fish. I'm sure they eat insects and other little small things that come across here, little shellfish. And then I think they also like to wash their hands in the water too. So I just wanted to kind of show you all that real quickly. The one thing I would suggest if you're going to, go out and start walking around the forest yourself, make sure you put on some bug spray, and make sure during this time of year you put on some bug spray that makes you as resistant to ticks as possible, because this is tick season. And to be honest, I would just suggest, if you can, try walking through the clear paths in the forest and not the ones that have a lot of grass, right? Like, so, try to not walk through, a lot of vegetation like this. Try to walk more on a pathway like this. I don't know if anybody is here in this live, if anybody is in the chat right now, or if they're saying anything. Hello. I can't necessarily see what you're saying, just because it's kind of hard for me to pay attention to a chat and, typing out stuff while I'm looking at where I'm going around in the forest. But yeah, if anybody is watching, hello there. How are you doing? Good morning. Look over there, everybody. Can you all see that deer? Right here. It's a young male deer. Well, I think that deer is gone. They can move pretty fast, and once they're in that heavy brush and once they're in the dense vegetation, they're pretty much gone as far as, what us as humans can catch up to. So that was nice, though, to see. And see, you always want to stay alert. Walking around in the forest is just like walking around in the city. You always want to, check your surroundings. You always want to have a good idea of where you actually are. And, just keep your eyes open. And I'm going to try to do lives like this regularly. I'm going to try to do them at least 2 to 3 times a week, whenever I have time, just because, this is another way for people who like watching my content to see my content. And it's another way for me to kind of work on my craft of being a YouTuber, because it really is its own skill sets and its own discipline in itself. It's not the same as just being a content creator. You really got to understand your craft as it relates to YouTube. So going live and this kind of live interaction that people have with content creators, this is kind of the wave right now. And so I'm trying to learn how to adapt to it, just like a lot of other people are. Walk on over to the river over here and see what's going on. You see, like this thick grass, I really don't want to walk through that. So I'm just gonna find another way to get on over to the river. All right, look at this. I don't know if you all can see this insect up here. You all might not be able to see it. It was just this kind of different looking black wasp. But I'm not sure if everybody was able to see it, just because it was kind of hard for me to film it inside of the leaf that it was in. I know I said I was gonna go to the river, but it's just gonna be too difficult walking through all the branches over there and this trees that are knocked over. So I'm just gonna walk on up this hill. And just so people can get an idea, right there, it's cars driving. So I'm not, isolated from human civilization. This is right here, right up against people's houses and where the rest of civilization is at. Oh, wow. Now, I'm not going to be able to get out to the river fast enough, but I just saw an egret flying by along the river. There's a lot of spiders out. I keep walking into these spider webs. I can see the egret. You all probably can't see it, but it's way down there, kind of towards the bridge of the river. Maybe when I'm walking back, it'll still be there and it'll stay still enough. Now, see, some of those type of animals, they're not like ducks and geese where they're more used to humans. They'll just kind of fly away and they'll move away real fast from us. So it's kind of hard to catch them when they know you're around. And we got more little raccoon footprints. You can see they're going all along the river right here, all along the shoreline. But this is nice. Well, I'm gonna start heading back. I'm gonna head back towards that entrance of the forest preserve, and I'm hoping that by the time I get back there, that egret is still gonna be there and I can get it on film and I don't scare it away. Because like I said, once we're walking through here with our heavy feet and we're stepping on all these branches, these animals are pretty aware of our presence. So I think I just see, who was it, KK Kadur? You just said that you were stopping through. Thank you, I appreciate that. I was able to read the chat real quick and saw that. All right, there it is. I can still see the egret, so I'm gonna see if I can get closer and so that you all can see it. I'm definitely gonna try to get this on camera though, so you all can see it on one of my upload videos, but I wanna see if you all can see one of these live. All right. I don't know if you all can see that white thing in the distance right there. That white in the distance right there, that's an egret. So I'm gonna try to get a little bit closer and try to get it on film on my regular camera so I can at least have it for you all to see as an upload. I'm gonna sit this right here. All right, I'm gonna try to walk down. All right, you see it? Looks like it's getting ready to fly because it just heard one little brain snap, and that's all these things need, and they're all flying. I'm gonna try to walk down this log. There it is right there. I'm not sure if you all saw that thing fly away, but that was the egret. Like I said, it doesn't really take that much, and then they're spooked, and then they fly on away. Here it is, you all. Right there. That's probably the best that I'm gonna get it for you all to see. But you all got to see a little bit. So if anybody is so interested in finding one of these animals, I'm sure probably some form of egret is in around every state in the United States of America. So, just go to your rivers, go to your wetlands, like your ponds, your marshes. Sorry about that. Ponds, marshes, and then you're, more than likely to see not just egrets, but other different type of, migratory birds and wetland birds like that. Um, All right then, everybody. Well, I'm about to head on, but thank you to anyone who is watching this live, and then also for anybody who will catch the replay, thank you for checking it out. And once again, this is Spirit Mouse Media, Chicago's Nature Channel. Thank you.